Hey, it's Linda. Well, I just decided today I wanted to do something for people who have ADHD because I do. And I get the challenge there is with trying to do something new and to make some changes. It's the first of the year, 2021. Whenever you're watching this, we are constantly trying to get things accomplished because we have a problem with accomplishing things. Am I right? I know I'm right. So if you have difficulty accomplishing things and you're watching this, just put me down, write down in the comments below what your biggest challenge is. Okay, so let's say you're going to clean the house. Great goal, but way too big. It's like telling a kid to clean your room. So cleaning the house is way too big. So let's start with going to clean the kitchen, right? Okay, so you're cleaning the kitchen and you find something that belongs in the living room. What is it doing here? So then you run it in the living room, and when you're in the living room, you find something that needs to be up in the bedroom because you brought it down there, your shoes, whatever. So then you're going to go and bring it upstairs, and then you're okay. So are you getting the house clean? By the end of the day, you've been working all day long and nothing looks like it's done. Nothing ever got finished. So here's a good tip. Put a basket in the doorway of the kitchen. So actually put a couple baskets wherever if you come in from work or wherever and you just throw things on the dishwasher or the counter that need to go to the bathroom or the kitchen, at least probably have a couple of baskets or boxes. So when you're going through the kitchen, you can pick up the item and put it in the place where it goes, rather than just putting it in another pile, because then you got to touch it again to sort through that pile. I mean, talk about piles upon piles upon piles. I am content, and I just did it again myself. I'm reorganizing things in my room so that I can make this my permanent office, but I had all my office crap downstairs. So what did I do? I picked it all up and I put it on the couch and I put it on the chair instead of taking it right where it went. Another problem is deciding where it goes. How do you decide where things are going to be? You've heard it said, there's a place for everything and everything goes in its place, right? Have you done that? No. If you can't figure out where something needs to go, then you need to find a friend or somebody who can help you organize and go, okay, this is a great place for this. And then put it there and keep it there and have it there always. And if you can't remember, which I have problems sometimes remembering where I organize things, especially in files, then have a notebook that you write things down. So if you're ever looking for that item, you can go in your notebook if you can find it when you need it, or which notebook it's in. I get it. I know what it's like. But if you do that, then you'll at least have some kind of a guide. I'm telling you, I'm 65 years old and I've been working on this for I wasn't diagnosed till I was 28. So, but I've still been working on it close to 40 years. And it's taken me a long time to learn things. So that works really well to have those little boxes to take to different places when you need them. But then follow through and take them there before you start. Or, okay, so you got that done, then you put the stuff in the dining room, move the boxes into the doorway. Why in the doorway? Because otherwise you'll forget that you're not going into the living room. You'll forget and you'll do it anyway, and then you'll start over. It's got to be in the doorway so you trip over it or have to step over it, which still may not work always, because you still may have, oh, well, it'll just take me a minute. But really, trust me, this works well if you try this. The other thing I have found in trying to follow through with things for myself is a tiny little book. I don't like to read because I get too sidetracked. It's called The 1 Minute Manager. Probably the best book I've ever read for doing good self-talk. What this book teaches you, and it came from a manager who had such a positive way of dealing with his employees. Everybody needs goals. We need goals, we need structure, we need, what am I going to get done today? And then on that list, what do I need to do to get done today? And what do I need to not do? What can I get off of my list? What do I need to avoid? Like the phone. Don't have your phone dinging. Turn your silencer on when you are trying to accomplish something. Unless there is a call that you absolutely can't go without for the next hour, then turn it off, because there's no reason why you can't just call them back in an hour. But think back to the day, if you're that old, we didn't have cell phones. Think back to the day before cell phones, when we didn't have computers, we didn't have internet, we didn't have immediate gratification to get a hold of someone. There was a time, and guess what? We survived for that period of time to not talk to that person. So give yourself the boundaries so that you're not just willy-nilly into everybody else's stuff and at everybody's beck and call. Let them know, from this time to this time, I'm not going to be available. I'll get back to you. And then set a time to get back to them, but set that time for 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Don't say I'll get back to you and then sit on the computer for the next 3 hours perusing the internet, because you're not going to get things done. So you got to stay focused. And that's the big word, focus. People hate that. It's an F word for some people, but it takes practice. It doesn't just happen because somebody throws out a new tool to you. You've got to practice using it. And a support group is really good, which is why I have one for myself and other people, to remind us every day, what are your gratitude? What are you grateful for? What are you good at? What are your goals for the day? And then we can come back at the end of the day and say what didn't work, because this is what the 1 minute manager does. It gives you 1 minute periodically. And I have to do this very frequently when I'm trying to do a task that I don't like laundry. Don't like laundry. It just seems like a forever process. But now what I do, because of the 1 minute manager, that's my goal. My goal today is to not just do laundry, to get the laundry not only down, washed, dried, but put away. Put away. How many of you ADHD people, put it in the chat box, have laundry sitting in a laundry basket right now as we speak? It is in a laundry basket, not folded. Now what do you have to do? And worse, you throw your dirty clothes on top of your clean clothes. Now you don't know what's clean and what's dirty. And so now you got to wash them all over again, or you got to take them out and iron them, or you waste time and electricity by throwing them back in the dryer because you don't want to take the time to do the ironing. It just doesn't make sense. So this 1 minute manager says, set your goals. Goals doing laundry. Linda, go down and put the laundry in the washing machine. Good job. You put it in the washing machine. Now set your alarm for an hour for when you need to go move it to the dryer. So I set the alarm. The alarm goes off. Go move your laundry. So I go down. I move my laundry. Good job, Linda. You moved your laundry into the dryer. Good for you. Set it for half an hour so you can go back. Honestly, I have to do this. Otherwise, I forget. And it sits there for 2 days, and I got to wash it again because it's all musty. And then it's just ridiculous. So this is how you do it. And then you get it done. And maybe you don't get down there to fold it. Maybe you put it in the thing. But really, again, setting an alarm, giving yourself 20 minutes, a half hour to put all that laundry away, may be a goal for you that's going to get. Why does this work? It gives you that positive reinforcement. Good job, you did it. And then you can check it off your list. And that feels good. What doesn't feel good is that reprimand when you have complete chaos and you have nothing to wear because you can't find it, or is it dirty, wherever it is, and you spend all your time looking for laundry, looking for what you want to wear. It just doesn't make sense. So this way you can go through it quickly. You know that it's done. And you don't have to go through that shame of, oh, you're so stupid. Why didn't you do that right away? Because I'm still going through this. This is tough for me. But the reprimand, the 1 minute reprimand is, okay, you didn't put your laundry away. Go do it now. Do it now. What do you need to do different next time? And for me, it would be setting my clock to put my laundry away right then and there instead of just saying, I'll do it later. The doing it later thing's just not a good idea for any of us. So that works really well for the clothes thing. The other thing that works well that I love, one person who inspired me was Anne Ortland, who wrote this book, Disciplines of a Beautiful Woman, back in the 70s. And the other inspirational person is Peter Shankman, who I just love. He wrote a book called The Faster Than Normal. It's for the ADHD brain. Anne Ortland says, go through your clothes and find things that you can coordinate together and narrow them down to just like Peter does. Peter has 7 shirts or however many, he'll have, like, I think he said 5 t-shirts, 5 pair of jeans, and then a couple of suit coats and maybe a pair of dress pants. That's it. That's it. That's it. He doesn't have drawers full and they're all hung up. He wears his gym shorts to bed so that when he gets up in the morning, he doesn't have to think about, oh, where are my gym shorts? I don't feel like getting dressed for the gym. He's already got them on. He's ready to go. So Anne Ortland, because of us women, we have to be more color coordinated, especially if we're professionals. Um, she works to coordinate things so that this skirt goes with that blouse. And then that blouse you can wear this jacket with. And you can wear that jacket with that skirt in a different blouse. Or you can wear that skirt and blouse with a scarf. So that you only have a few items, but you can make a whole ton of items out of it. Just having a pieces of jewelry can totally change your outfit. So you don't need near as many clothes as you think you need in order to, feel good about yourself and not look like you're wearing the same thing to work every single day. So these are just a couple of tips that I'll give you that are related to clothes and putting stuff away that I think they've been really helpful for me. I know if you do them, they will be helpful for you. But if you want a group of people that will support you in reaching your goals, whether it's things like this, your career goals, maybe it's staying clean and sober, another real problem. Food, huge problem, because we're impulsive and we just don't think before we do something. We just grab and go. That's what we do. So if I can help you with that, please get in touch with me. Yeah, seriously, get in touch with me. I'd be glad to talk with you on the phone and give you some pointers as well as see if there's something I can do on a more long term. But also, I'd love to have you in my private group and see if we can help each other. Thanks for watching. This is Linda Larson Schlitz from the Faucet of Hope. If you've gotten some value out of that, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you want to hear more things that I have to offer and get notified of my next video, then hit the little bell. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.